me share the 3 you should not have and you should not do because they take away your ability to be in a good mood, to be productive, and to make your dreams come true. Here's how most people, though, unfortunately, start their day. They wake up from bed and they reach over, they grab their phone, and they pull their phone to their face, and then they go, and they start scrolling through. A real morning routine is starting their day in social media. Now, let's talk about why that is bad scientifically. So, psychologically, what is that doing for you? First, social media is triggering in your mind the comparison frame. You immediately start comparing, oh, look at his thing. Oh, he's got this. Look at their followers. I don't have that impact. I wish I could be like this. I want to be like that. You're immediately comparing your life to other people. What else are you doing? You're scrolling. And as you're scrolling, neurologically, we know that is doing. The reason you like to scroll so much through that phone is because every time you do, it fires off in your brain something called novelty. And when we have novelty, something new to look at, our brain likes it. And our brain says, well, let's give them a little dopamine, a little vasopressin, let's make them feel good. That's what you're doing when you pick up that phone. Please be thoughtful about it. Second terrible routine that people love to do is they gotta check in, email. I gotta check my email. I gotta check my email. I gotta check my texts. I gotta check this. But listen, your texts and your email are nothing but convenient organizing systems of other people's agendas. Think about that for a minute. What shows up in your inbox or in your texts? What shows up in your messages? Other people's will for you. Other people telling you what to do, what to think, what they need from you, what the deadline is. Stress, 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 stress. And most people are literally beginning their day checking their text, their voice message, and their inbox, which is all other people's agendas and needs from you. So again, you are starting your day in other people's lives and needs. Some people, they give their whole life to other people without ever having shaped their own life. All they do is do what that inbox says, do what those text requests are. All day, what are they doing? They're reacting to other people's needs, drives, ambitions. So your whole life, you're marching under somebody else's flag. You're following without even knowing. You're building in the capacity to be a follower. And listen, I'm not saying you shouldn't ever check email. I'm not saying don't check your text or voice message. Notice what I'm saying. Don't do it first thing in the morning. When you check into your inbox, you are checking out of your life. If you check your email in the first 60 minutes of the day, you decrease your weekly productivity by 30%. Before you even open the inbox, sit back and say, okay, what are the primary activities I need to do today to move the needle towards my dreams? What are the primary actions, activities, projects, tasks that I must do today to move it forward for me, for my dreams, for what I want to create in the world? The third worst morning routine is to begin the day with no intention and just go through the motions all day. Well, I guess I got this meeting, show up. Oh, I guess I gotta do this thing, show up. Listen, there's this myth that just showing up is like secret to success. But listen, anyone can show up. But very few people will show up consciously, present, engaged, prepared, intentional. So let me give you an example of what you should do. What if as part of your morning, you thought about the major things that had to happen that day, and you just kind of closed your eyes and meditated or got thoughtful about, okay, I've got this meeting. How do I deliver with excellence during that meeting? How do I make sure that meeting's great? What would I have to think about, prepare? Who's in that meeting? What could I ask them? In other words, you kind of walk yourself mentally through the day and ask yourself, how could you do it with excellence? How could you enjoy it? How could you contribute a unique level of value? By thinking through your day, or your week, or your month, strategically, and asking how you can do it with excellence, you get more motivated. When you think about what you want, what you need to do, when you step it through in your mind, you visualize it, you think about it, you prepare for it. Now you know you can win the day. And what happens after you win one day? You want to win the next day. You win the next day. You win the week. You win the week. You win the month. You win the month. You win the year. You win the year. You win the decade. You win your life. So So you have to make a decision. How are you going to run your morning?